So greetings, people. Welcome to another episode of the Enlightenment series. This one is the best of Bushiri, the best of them all. Bushiri was asked a simple question. Bushiri, did you sleep with the minister's wife? Yes or no? Bushiri responds, you know what? We have to take me for a DNA test. I have filed a lawsuit. Bushiri, did you sleep with Terence Mukupe's wife? Yes or no? Did you impregnate her? Yes or no? Bushiri stammered that whole interview. He couldn't answer a single straight answer. That was the biggest sign of guilty because the guy was guilty. So on this episode, I want to enlighten you about the charlatanism that Bushiri has been running around doing and the adulterous behavior of Shepherd Chipiliro Gama Bushiri. Most people are in denial. That's one thing that really makes me nervous. That's why I end up digging up all these other stories that will connect to Chipiliro Gama's behavior and sexual predation. Because they say you don't connect dots looking into the future, or you don't connect dots looking at the current situation or current happenings, but you connect dots looking back. Now, when we start pulling it and start putting all the events, putting them together, how they happened, and then we get to a stage now where Bushiri is being accused of rape, everything should make sense now. Because this man has been doing this for the longest time ever. It's just that there have not been some people that can critically analyze and expose these shenanigans the way that they should be exposed. Everyone has just been, biting and blowing, not really hitting hard so that this behavior stops. Everyone was nurturing, no, Papa Bushiri cannot do it. Papa Bushiri will never do it. Papa Bushiri did it. If he didn't did it, he could have said, I didn't did it.
If you did it, tell me you did it. If you didn't did it, tell me you didn't did it.
I didn't did it.
Yeah.
But he did it. You will hear them start trying to threaten the media with lawsuits. I'll sue the media. You don't have to sue anyone. If you're not guilty of anything, you just let it pass. But the fact that you're guilty like Bushiri, he has to start engaging other third parties to fight for him. The background of the story is like this. Terence Mukupe was the minister in Zimbabwe of some specific sector. So his wife was Bushiri's follower. His wife used to come, to commute, to fly all the way from Zimbabwe to come for one-on-one with Bushiri. And whenever she comes, Terence Mukupe will give her money for seeds. Whenever she comes, Terence Mukupe will give her 100,000, 200,000 to come and give to Papa. Only to find out that all this time that the wife, because this Rachel girl was the wife of the minister, only to find out that the wife was having an affair with Shepherd Bushiri. They were sleeping together. And the wife became pregnant. So Terence Mukupe ended up finding messages, chats of their arrangements. And when Bushiri was flirting and inviting the wife, Rachel, to come to Malawi, to the beach, so that they can live lavishly. That's what made Terence Mukupe blow up. And he confronted Bushiri and said, why have you been sleeping with my wife? Why have you been doing this? I've been sitting in your shrine. And you will be promising us blessings. And at the very same time, you're chopping my wife. You're sleeping with my wife. What kind of doing is this? What kind of a habit is this? So if Bushiri can have the guts of sleeping with an entire, the wife of a minister, with an entire wife to a minister, what more of the pastors that look up to him, the pastors, the stooges that follow him? What more of them? What more of your wives? Gentlemen, listen, you are men of no protocol, of no status. You just go to church, you're just regular men. And your wives are there serving. What makes you think Bushiri can hesitate to sleep with your wife? If he can have the guts and the confidence to sleep with an entire wife of a minister, a very influential and powerful man like Terence Mukupe at that time, if Bushiri can have those kind of guts, your wives are at risk, at a very, very big risk than you can ever imagine. And Terence Mukupe produced proof in forms of chats and conversations that Bushiri was having with his wife. But Bushiri is a clever boy. He came out and said, I'm only on Telegram. I don't do WhatsApp. My church members know that I'm only on Telegram. I don't do WhatsApp. I want you to watch the next interview. This is an old interview. It was done in 2020. But the reason why we're bringing all these cases out now, so that we just get done with this nonsense. We just get done with this little gamma. We have to dig up everything and put everything on the table. Those that choose to keep on defending, they can go on and defend. When I'm bringing rape victims here, then you must know that these things are not made up. These things are not made up. An entire minister, could he risk his reputation going to the media saying that Bushiri slept with my wife just to tarnish Bushiri's image? Connect the dots. Think sometimes. Don't just be defensive. ECG members, don't just be defensive. Your papa sleeps around. He loves women. I don't care about that part, but he's adulterous, because we all know Bushiri is a fake prophet. So there's not really much that is of consequence when it comes to his behavior and his attitude. Our fight here is not against Bushiri. Our fight is for the gullibles that he has captured. Those are the ones we want to free. When we come here to expose Bushiri, it's not because we want Bushiri to be down. Bushiri has been down for a very long time. Our mission now is to free the believers, is to free the gullibles that follow him and look up to him. Those are the ones that we are after. So listen to this next interview. The guy was asked a simple question. Did you sleep with the minister's wife? Yes or no? Did you impregnate her? Yes or no? He never answered that question. He ran around. He never answered it because he knew he did it. He did it. Watch.